Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. Okay, let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Get the cards. Alright, let's see what Spirit has for you so far. Strength or weakness. Not that one. Wait. Yeah. Side. Not it. Present moment. What else does Scorpio need to know? I don't know, Scorpio. Is there someone you pissed off, or did you piss Spirit off? Because for the past few readings, I've been missing my hand, but not like that. Current. Wait. Okay, I did have it right. Not this one. No. Okay. Let's see what we have for you. We have the Sensual, Eight of Water, the Crown, King of Air, the Father, the Queen of Earth, Ace of Earth, yeah, Ace of Earth, and the, Six of Water, you too? Okay, so let's get into this. Let's see. That's weird. It's like you're learning but acting as a guide or a mentor at the same time. I'm hearing you're learning to be more truthful, honest, unbiased in the information you share. The same as the information you take in. You look for reputable sources, not just information you want to hear or learn about. You take in information, you're learning information that contradicts your original viewpoint. And you're okay with that because both sides deserve to be heard. So yeah, you may be viewing things on a higher level, not playing favorites or taking sides. I'm hearing some of you may be a counselor or a therapist. Offering insight to other people and paying attention to your own. Some of you also be doing a better job not filtering out the information that you don't want to hear. As far as the energy in your environment, you have the Eight of Water. One moment. Because from the moment I picked up this card, I heard somebody's jealous, but just one moment so I can give... Before I look at the, before I look at the book, before I get the book, I'm just going to tell you what I feel from this card. The first thing I heard is that somebody's jealous, somebody doesn't want to see you win, spiteful and petty, doing things in an egotistical manner, they want the attention to be on them. So someone in your environment might not be happy that they're sharing a spotlight. Now, this doesn't have to be someone in your immediate area, especially if someone... Yeah, this doesn't have to be someone in your immediate area. It could be someone you know them that's long distance from you, someone you shared your ideas with. This could potentially be a friend or someone you thought was a friend, think is a friend, but behind your back they loathe you and want to see you fail. Let me get the book real quick. I feel a lot of negativity with that card, but it's not from you, it's somebody else. Too far, because that's a 10 of water. Okay, with the Eight of Water, with the book, it says a positive state of appreciation, the attitude of gratitude, create a positive environment, be prideful, not boastful, cherish what you have now. If you are already unhappy, more will not make you happier. Focus on all that is good in your life. Question an unnecessary desire for more. But on the negative aspect of it, one moment. Because I don't read reversals, but I do still pick up on the energy of the card, even if whether it's upright or reversed. The Eight of Water reversed symbolizes a lack of appreciation that may be married with an unhealthy desire for more that manifests in feelings of avarice and covetousness. To covet what others have, believing that more will bring happiness, power, wealth, is a state of mind and being that has brought down kingdoms and founded new ones in their rubble. If we do not appreciate what we have in our life now and are unable to see the abundance that surrounds us, why would our feelings change with more money, a new car, house, or relationship? So this person around you, it's not that they're, because with the energy of this card, it's not that they're unhappy with what they have. It's more of either they want what you're gaining or they feel like you're taking what's rightfully theirs. You don't deserve this attention. You don't deserve the spotlight. It should always be on me. And yeah, they may be doing it from a place of pride as well, because if they see you as less than, not worth the attention you're getting, it may be a blow to their ego that you're actually getting any attention at all. For your strength, you have the Crone. Scorpio, you're not giving a fuck. You're moving your own way. You're doing things differently. It's not that you're going against the status quo. It's more of you're doing something unheard of. Do you have a right to be doing that? Is that the best decision you could be making? But the energy you're moving in is like, I don't give a fuck, because not for me, it's for someone else. Just because you couldn't or wouldn't do it doesn't mean that somebody else will feel the same. So you may be moving alone, and you're willing to take that risk because what you're doing is right for others, not just for yourself. In fact, some of you may not even be thinking about yourself. You're thinking about what other people need, what other people desire, even though it's not spoken of. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. In your present moment, you have the King of Air. You are learning to speak up more. You are learning to... I'm hearing keep your emotions at bay because they have no place in this conversation. This isn't about what it is you're feeling, although they are valid and have some merit to the conversation. They don't have the last say. You're using your intelligence as a roadmap for what to say or do next in your next course of action. You have no problem seeking the advice of others, but you're not going to let your ego get in the way of what you know is fair and right. If something needs to be said, it deserves to be said outright. So yeah, you're embracing your voice with the King of Air. You're not letting your own personal feelings or opinions get in the way of what it is you're doing. Whether that be at work, at home. If you're scared to speak up, you're doing it anyway. If you're scared to take action, you're doing it anyway. You'll have a plan, but you're doing it anyway. Because you know it's what needs to be said or done. Now, based on the current energy that came up, you have 3 choices or courses of action you may take based on the current energy, and the first one is the Father. You're setting an example for those that come to follow. You've decided to lead by example, take your rightful place as the father in the household by setting boundaries, enforcing rules, and exacting discipline. To keep unruly behaviors in line. How can you expect others to take accountability for who they are and the choices they make if you're not willing to take accountability for yourself? So with the Father being here, you're learning to lead by example. If you want somebody to abide by your rules, that means that you must follow them as well. If you want someone to hold themselves accountable for their, I'm hearing, for their piss poor actions, then you need to hold yourself accountable as well and take responsibility for the part, either the part you played or the actions you took that led to that moment. I'm also hearing that you're okay with that. Your second path or course of action, you have the Queen of Earth. You're kind, caring, and nurturing. You act as a mother figure to those who need it. Hearing deserving of those for a second chance, so you may be giving second chances. Offering a second chance to be heard, understood, listened to, believed in. Just because things didn't go right the first time doesn't mean it won't the next. Sometimes it takes a few tries to get things right. So yeah, you can be offering words of encouragement to the people around you. Either you're a mother or you're taking on the mother role for people you may not be blood related to. You know how people say that you can pick and choose your friends but not your family? That's not necessarily true in this case. It's like you're spiritually adopting people into your life as regardless of their age. Because you're understanding that they need help, they need love, they need support, they need a motherly figure to help set them upon the proper path. Not a path of your choosing, but a path they choose for themselves. Sometimes they need help finding their way to where they want to be and what choices they should make. For the better life they deserve for themselves. So, leading by example, leading by love. Let's see what the last course of action or choice you have. You have the Ace of Earth. See, part of me feels like this is not the first time you're getting this card. I can't remember the last reading I did for you, Scorpio, but you might have gotten the Ace of Earth or something close to it in that reading as well, or it may have been relevant in your shadow reading, because the message is similar. You're setting boundaries, not so much as, but you're starting with yourself. You're creating new rules, new boundaries, a new opportunity and prosperity, but you have to remain consistent. I'm hearing take care of the soil. Take care of the seed and the soil that will give birth to new life and hope for those around you, those that come to listen and take in the message they've chosen to receive, like they've chosen to receive. So either which way, you're setting an example, or you're saying something or doing something that others will listen to and respond to well, in a sense. But with this one, it speaks more to yourself, where you have to set boundaries with yourself, emotionally distance yourself from bad outcomes while tending to your garden. Watch it grow, but you have to put in the work. So if you started something new, if you started something new, whether it be at work, a new job, if you started taking a new course, if you started a new job, if you started even with a new relationship, friend, family, or love, you have to, in a sense, no, not a relationship with friend or love, more of in the mentorship or counselor sort of way. You have to remain consistent and show up for people the way you promise yourself you would. Don't just go half in and not fully invest. If you want to see this grow, then you have to be willing to make the effort to make sure it does. And lastly, for what you can expect for the upcoming weeks, you have the Six of Water. I'm hearing you're leading with compassion, taking others into consideration, open heart, open mind. You're not being judgmental or criticizing. You have a compassionate heart to do what it is you do. Just be mindful that not everyone can be swayed with kind words. Sometimes you have to tell the blunt, honest truth, no matter if it hurts. Phrasing isn't always important, the message is. So, and since Spirit can be saying, like, if you are like a counselor, mentor, if you're just off, people come to you advice in general, or people just come to you in general with they need someone to listen to them or talk to. Yes, be considerate and compassionate, but at the same time, Spirit, though, if you're telling you to also be more direct in what it is you say and what it is you do. Because sometimes if you're too compassionate and considerate of others or how something may be received, someone can miss the message entirely. Think you're saying one thing but really you mean another. Okay, so let's clarify for Scorpio, please. Let's clarify the spread for Scorpio. One moment, let's see what came out. Spirit, though, if you're saying take them anyway, wouldn't. Wait, is this crone or side message? Side message. This one's for the crone. Wait. Main spread for which card? I'm gonna have to put this aside for a minute. I can't. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, 8 of water. Queen of earth. Yeah, that was still a side message. You don't need that. Don't need it. Wait, this is what? King of air. No. Side message. No. Wait, what? Ace of earth. Alright, and that is all you need to know. Got it. So for sensual, you have awareness. 8 of water have financial and material changes. The crone, heartache and loss. The king of air, you have rest and rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate. Queen of earth, you have shadow. Ace of earth, you have triumphant success. Starting with sensual, you have awareness, clarifying it. You are receiving messages from up above in regards to what it is you need to learn and what it is you need to do. You understand the assignment. You're not rejecting your cause anymore. Instead, you're embracing it and moving towards it with no hesitation. Although you feel a lack of direction, I'm hearing steadfast to the course you've chosen to take. When you feel you're losing your way, Spirit will always guide you back to what it is you need to know. So that is when you're learning. But for those, I heard that you are both a student and a mentor. Now, with awareness, apparently it's applying to both. Sometimes you feel like you don't know what it is you're teaching or what it is you have to say to others. Spirit will deliver onto you the message that needs to be heard. Stop thinking so much. Your mind is getting in the way. Spirit said it, not me, Scorpio. For the 8 of water, you have financial and material changes. This is a card of action. Why is there so much negativity around this card? Someone, whether they're in your immediate area or long distance, someone is not happy with you, Scorpio. Someone is not happy. And it could be because, and with the financial material changes here to clarify it, they could possibly know that what it is you're doing, what it is you're saying, can lead to change in your finances in some level. They can change. It can lead to newfound abundance because you're actually taking action and being consistent in what it is you're doing. And the more consistent you are, the more you have to gain. But it's like this person doesn't want you to gain anything. They want to hold you back, but Spirit's saying nothing can hold you back from what is already yours. No one can take what has destined to be given to you. The crone is clarified by heartache and loss. This is a mental card. You are not letting doubts and fears and the judgment of others hold you back and keep you silent any longer. You're moving your own way, and that's final. Although you have doubts and fears of your own, you're silencing those as well. You're not dismissing them, as you know they have merit. I'm also hearing that something you're doing or the course you've chosen to take, it left you high and dry. Not many people stand by you. So you could have experienced a loss of either family or friends or close loved ones. But you're not letting that deter you or slow you down either. You're acknowledging the pain, you're acknowledging the loss. Some things are not meant to be. You learn what you need to know. You learn what you need to know. You grow from it, and you move on. So yeah, if you did experience a loss or ending due to what you're moving towards, even though it's again nowhere near what others are doing or saying, you're not letting these setbacks, you're not letting these losses, you're not letting this heartache slow you down or deter you from what it is you want to do or what it is you need to do. Then with the King of Air, clarified by the rest and rejuvenate. This too is the mental card. I'm hearing you take the rest you need to reanalyze your thoughts and understand where they stem from. So for some of you, if you are being overly negative, playing into your doubts and fears, you're not really playing into them or listening to them. You're taking the time you need to understand where they're coming from and negating them, so they have little influence over you, and vice versa. If you're getting a little bit too burnt out or overwhelmed with what it is you're saying, doing, I'm hearing there's no point in arguing with others. You're picking and choosing your battles wisely. If someone goes against what you said, you understand their viewpoint, but there's no need to argue yours. It's not about being right or wrong. I'm hearing the law of effortlessness when you don't have a point to defend. You cease all resistance to the opposition. So in a sense, you're in a state where you don't care about right or wrong. You're willing to hear both sides. What you're saying might be making someone defensive, but instead of arguing back, you're taking the time to take it all in. Recognize and understand where that defensiveness is coming from. Yeah, you don't let it corrupt you, you don't let it bother you. Although mentally draining, you take the time to rest and recuperate. And I'm hearing get back in the ring. Yeah. Your second course of action or choice, you had the Queen of Air. Yeah, with a little bit more of mother figure, clarified by shadow. I forget what sign, but they had a similar message. The reason why you do so well nurturing and guiding others, saying what they need to hear in the present moment to uplift them, is because you've been there before. You've been sad, depressed, lonely, forgotten, disregarded, treated like trash. I'm hearing robbed of all humanity. You've been there before and you know what it is to claw your way back from that. Because you've done the work. And now instead of keeping those lessons for yourself, you're using the knowledge you've gained to help and support others mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Into doing the same, clawing themselves out of the pit their shadow selves drag them into, and trying to keep them there forever. And lastly, for the Ace of Earth, is clarified by triumphant success. This is a mental card, not a card of action. So what I'm hearing is, as long as you don't play into your doubts and fears, understand what it is you have to offer. You can be triumphant, you can be successful, you can build upon your career, you can build upon your project, you can build upon your platform, but you have to put in the work. Don't waste time with the doubts and fears and falling short of your mark, doing things halfway one week and then going full blast another. The only way to gain true success is by putting in your best effort and seeing things through to the end. Overall, this is a nice reading, except overall, it's a nice reading for you, Scorpio. And I really do hope that you stick with what it is you're doing. Anyway, that's the reading that I have for you, Scorpio. I do hope you liked and enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more videos to come. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye, Scorpio.